some momentum to get you and keep you right. I'm going to continue our conversation from last week and talk a little bit about success. When it comes to math, after a certain point, a lot of people just don't mess with it. And a lot of it just has to do with mindset, right? At a certain point, you were like 2 + 2, 4, right? You was like 8 + 8, 16, right? And then you was like 16 times 16, I suck at math. Or someone was like, it's taking too long to solve that, right? You must not be good at this. And you bought it, right? You bought into that message when in actuality, right, you just needed to work a little bit harder for you to get better at it. And instead of doing that, someone told you, or you began to believe that, you just didn't have it in you, right? And so now whenever someone asks you to solve a math problem, you're looking for a calculator. But when it comes to success, there is no calculator. You got to do the work. What's great about math for a lot of people is like if you have 2 + 2, you're going to get 4. There is an algorithm there, right? And so that's what's awesome about math for most people. Well, success is the same way. It's just that there is no calculator. So a lot of people are afraid to do the work, right? So that's what I'm gonna get into, right? And so the first thing when it comes to that success formula, right? When I add this plus this, I get success, right? The first thing is meaning. Man, when it comes to success, you have to be able to bring a certain type of meaning to it. When you think about people like Oprah Winfrey, Warren Buffett, Dan Gilbert, when you think about Eric Thomas, these individuals have a different type of meaning that they make from the world around them, right? They look at 24 hours and they see, I gotta kill this, right? They see I gotta help somebody. I gotta grind. I gotta develop myself, right? They see that in that 24-hour time span. They don't see this is TV time. This is time for me to claim. This is time for me to sleep in, right? They bring a different meaning to every situation in life. And that's the first thing that you have to do. You got to be able to find in yourself what's meaningful. You also have to consider, right, the pleasure, right? You gotta consider the pleasure. Now, I know you probably heard people say like, find whatever makes you happy in life and do that. And I am a proponent for that. But I think that's part of the conversation. All right, you gotta be able to find what makes you happy and then get creative. You have access to infinite intelligence and creativity, right? And so you gotta find a way to make sure that you can do that as often as possible, right? The thing that is meaningful and pleasurable to you. So then next, in order to make that happen, you have to consistently grow. And part of the reason that people are where they are is because they aren't growing, right? Jim Rohn said, if you want your life to be better, you have to get better. It starts with you. All right. So that's the other piece. And the last thing is moderation, right? When you've done enough, that's when you'll have enough, right? Or when you feel like it's enough and when you believe it's enough, like your mindset says, like, yeah, I've done enough and the results reflect that and everything is congruent, right? Then you'll have enough. So yeah, man, that's what I got. So remember, man, there's no calculator for success. You have to do the work, right? But if you do the work, you will be successful once you've done enough of it. All right. So, I hope all is well and better, man. I hope that, everyone who's hearing my voice right now has just had a fantastic week, man. I look forward to, connecting with you all